show you what's going on. We cooking it up. Said too much.
Still early.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Hey, first of all, bro, thank you for doing this interview with me.
No problem, man. No problem.
Because I've been following your movement for a very long time. I've been rocking with you and BeatKing, you know what I'm saying? But like I say, I never put the face with the names, but I always saw y'all two names together all the time.
Nah, for sure, for sure. Understood.
You know, definitely, you know what I'm saying, with your first album, the Right Place, Right Time, 2012.
Damn, you really up to date.
Bro, all the way from when you drop Pray They Ready in 2016.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then it's just a movie from there. And then one of my favorites from you is I like your intro off the soundtrack to Our Situation.
Yeah.
I like
That's
the
crazy.
very inspirational.
I don't even remember what that was, but that's crazy.
Oh yeah, I'm on it, man. I'm on it.
That's what's up. I appreciate that.
Yeah, now we didn't got the history. So let's let everybody know. Let's talk about your new single you pushing right now.
Yeah, shit. We trying to take that bitch gold, so you know how that go. You know, I'm trying to really take it all the way there. Usually I get a record right here and kind of drop another one or something. Even though I got more records, I'm just focused, man. I want me a plaque off this, so I'm putting all my energy in it.
Well, I want one of your plaques too, my brother, so I can add it on the wall, you know, for breaking your records. Yeah, let me get a plaque.
For sure, for sure. I'm a DJ, so I want to give all the DJs plaques.
No. So that's what's up, bro. So how did you get started into the music business? Like, what or who influenced you?
I would say like when I was young, I used to I grew up in the hard side of town of like my small town. So in our apartment complex, when we would get out of school, we would freestyle. You feel me? That used to be the thing. And while we was freestyling, you know, all of the trap niggas would pass by jamming Lil Kiki or, you know, all of just Fat Pat, all of the hardest H-Town artists. And when they do that, we would just sit there and mimic their flow and try to get our shit right. So at that time, that's what kicked it off. Of course, freestyling was cool all the way up to like 16. Then I started looking up to Ja Rule, like Ja Rule, one of my favorite artists. And after that, you know, college hit, I was a fan of Big Crit. And, you know, of course, all of the other club shit that was going on. But now, I mean, you know, Drake got it in full throttle. So it's shit like that.
That's what's up, bro. It's like, how did you transition from like being a DJ to actually coming out with albums and records? Like, and then your shit is hot. And like you just drop it, like you dropping hits. So that's what I think about you.
Appreciate you. Well, first and foremost, I was a rapper first. I always been an artist first. I was rapping first. Then I started producing because I couldn't buy beats. I ain't had no money. So I started making them. They was trash. And then when I got to school, when I got to college, niggas started telling me like, yo, I'll play your song, but I need $100 or I need 500, I need 1,000. It was just like, hell no. Like, I'm live. All I could do what y'all niggas do in my sleep. So I became a DJ. And now that shit just kind of stuck with me. I feel like it's a gift and a curse. Because, like, I can really rap better than rappers. And I know that because I be with a lot of rappers. But since DJ in front of my name, people don't think I'm on my song. So it's just one of them things. But honestly, I was a rapper first. And that's like my first love. Like the DJing shit, it was cool, but it wasn't for me. Like it would be for me if I didn't do everything else. You feel me? But yeah, that's how that came along.
Word, like, bro, like y'all be making them hits. I was like, bro, this is so lit. I was like, I gotta book him for a show. I said, he lit.
Appreciate that, bro. For sure, for sure.
So, how did you come up with the new record thing? Like, how did that happen with you and BeatKing? Like, what was the vibes of making this record?
It was a record before BeatKing was on it. I actually put the song out like a month or two before BeatKing was on it. And only reason I called him and put him on it is because I had me and him. I've been overdue to just throw him an alley hoop because he threw me alley hoops for a while. So being that he was on fire in my mind, I'm like, shit, how can I help push the Texas sound and make us very, very powerful on just the market share of music? And since he already had that leap, it was like, shit, I could have called and got anybody on that bitch. I had money. But I was like, why not pick somebody that I know got something going on? It's going to be a continuation. It's going to help him keep his price going up. And it's going to get my price going up. So I just decided to go the Texas route. And as far as the record, I made that how I was just I was messing with my lady. I was telling her, I was like, man, watch how crazy this shit is. I was like, I had just put out a project that was real, real good. And I was like, man, I just need to simplify my music and see what happens from there. And she be doing this little thing where she'll sit down and just watch me record. But when she be watching me, I be just trying to do the dumbest shit I can do. Like, I know if I can make her laugh, it's a hit. So I just started stuttering. I was like, she thick. Thick. And when she started laughing, I was like, oh, that's a hit.
That's real, man. I like that. I thought it was gonna be on your album that took me forever. You know what I'm saying? So it's not on that one. It's not on the album. I mean, unless it is on a special edition. But
No. Shit, I probably need the deluxe that bitch and put it on there. Cause that album, that's the album that I was talking about. Like that album's so good that it's like, fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I wish I would have blew one of them songs up, but at that time I wasn't that serious about marketing. Thick I gave myself an ultimatum with Thick. When I dropped Thick, I was like, I ain't doing shit else. I never make another song if I don't blow this one up. So I just put it all on the line.
That's real. That's one way to do it. Like, hey, it is what it is.
For sure.
But with that album, Took Me Forever, what's the meaning behind that? And like, what was going through your head when you came up with that name?
Basically, it's self-explanatory. Like, it took me forever to get where I'm at. It took me forever to get some money. It took me forever to get out of small town. Like, I'm from a small city called Brooklyn. So it just took me forever. Recognition and people respecting my craft and just treat me like I'm a real human being in the music industry. This shit took me forever. Like, now I get calls and texts every day, every hour from labels. They just be wanting to do business. It ain't even about signing no more. Sometimes they just be like, yo, I want you to do this for my artist or do that. And I just be like, damn, this shit took forever, like, for me to even get the respect I needed in this shit.
That's real, bro. So if you could change anything about the music industry, what would it be?
I don't know. I mean, it changed every day, so I ain't really got like no corrections for it. I mean, it's like a new adapt. Every day you gotta adapt. Sometimes it's in the favor of an artist, and sometimes
Right.
it's in the favor of everybody else. So I just feel like you gotta take advantage of it when it's in your playing field. And right now, it's in my playing field. That's why I ain't gonna let up.
That's real, bro. What do you feel like you sacrifice, or if you even sacrifice anything to get to this point to where you are now?
I gave up a lot of hits. Like, all that shit on my wall, them was my songs. You feel me? But I gave them away for some recognition and to be noticed. And it was like the whole time I was like, hey guys, I'm alive. I do music too. And I sacrificed a lot of, like, some of these songs was on my albums and I had to take them off and do what I had to do to get some money and to get some recognition. So, I mean, I would just say I sacrificed a lot of hits.
That's deep. Because I hear your name on a lot of tracks. You know what I'm saying? So like your name is everywhere now. So whatever you did, hey, good job. Good shit.
Oh yeah. If I could change anything about this industry, I would hope that people would be as loyal as they were when they were fucking hungry. Like a lot of people that I may help, they always be 100 when when I'm helping them.
Right.
But when I get them to the top, and it's weird because it's like if you truly know everything I've done, you'll be like, damn. Like I always get asked, like, why you ain't got a song with them, or why they ain't did this for you, why they ain't did a feature, why they won't? And it be like, cause shit, as soon as they got what they needed out of me, they don't fucking, they might say hey every now and then, but when it's time for me to get what I need, I don't know why, like, people be so fucking blocked out. Like, I done had situations where I try to pay for shit, and I can't even pay for it. That type of shit hurt me. Like, damn, my money ain't even good enough.
Oh, that's a different type of angry right there. I don't know how I would have responded to that. Wow.
Yeah.
So what keeps you grounded in the middle of all this unloyal things that are happening or that has happened with what you have going on right now? What keeps you grounded?
Knowing I'm the greatest. Like, when you know you the greatest and you know you on your way to being the greatest, and it might take you a little longer, but the same top they at, you gonna be at. You might be even higher. It don't bother you. Like, I've always understood my shit might take me a little longer, but it's a couple things that God has always put in place to show me that I was on the right track, and that would just be money. Like, when the money coming, you can always track the success. You feel me? Like, some people out here working for fame and don't make no money. Some people make money and understand that, hey, one day I'm gonna be famous for this shit. You feel me? So I always knew it would come. I got a lot of people who switched up on me, but they in situations where they might not be making no money. They might be famous as fuck though. So I mean, I just look at it like that. But at the same time, I don't really trip. I don't even take this shit personal no more. Like, when I find real ones, I just salute them and I be like happy. Like, for instance, Kevin Gates, he called me every day. Like, this is somebody that has called me, FaceTime me every day. Fredo Bang, we FaceTime every day. Like, and it don't be me. I don't even call them. Like, they just call me. Gates surprised me sometimes. He'll just call and be like, hey, I love you, bitch. I'll be like, damn, that nigga just really called me, you know what I'm saying? And it just be like, damn, that shit really means something to somebody like me, because it's like, I'm so used to people getting what they want out of me. I spent 6 months working on their album.
Right.
As soon as that bitch go platinum, they just like, on to the next. So shit like that means a lot to people like me.
That's real. That's 100. And what advice would you give to up and coming artists, DJs, producers coming in the game, because you've done it all and you still doing it, you making big moves. So what advice would you give to the up and coming people?
Man, I would tell them, work hard like you don't got shit. Like, I really, like, if I would have knew what I know now, I would fucking wake up every day and ask nobody for help. I would ask nobody for nothing. I would attack every day like it's me versus the world. Like, I wouldn't have that attitude, but my hustle, my approach to my music would be me versus the world. I need to market everything that I want to ask somebody to do for me. I should do on my own. And anybody that I do need, anything that I feel like is valuable to me, I should pay for it, because that shows so much respect in this game. Like, you might even run across somebody that's like, yo, I'm gonna do it. Hey, for instance, I done had like a big, I done had somebody who major just give me the verse. Like, hey, here you go. And I done had people who was worth it be like, yo, my verse 10, but I'm gonna do yours. Don't tell nobody. Nigga, just send me 1,500 because I want some Balenciagas. And I be like, damn. But when you ask them, it's the respect. Like, when you waiting on it, it's kind of like you never know when it's gonna happen. But since I asked them, like, hey, what it's gonna cost? Sometimes when that price come back, it don't be bad, and it be like, I know I'm gonna get my shit tomorrow. I
Right.
can keep it moving. But like, the game's so fucked up that when you want something and you ask for it for free, you never know how long you're gonna be waiting. And this the type of game where, like I say, it change every day. So when you know Like right now, you know, hey, DJ Charles got fucking thick going crazy. TikTok on smash. That nigga shit charting on the charts. If I drop a record with him, I could possibly get playlists and all of that shit to support if I get the distributor right just because his name high. Like, you don't sit there and wait on, you make me do that verse. I don't know how you make me do it, but you say, I don't give a fuck. Like, you say, hey, man, I don't give a damn if you broke and you work at Chick-fil-A. Hey, Charles, I can send you this Chick-fil-A gift card with $500 worth of Chick-fil-A on it, bro. I'm going to get fired, but I'm finna go and swipe this bitch. I need my verse tonight. Man, send me that 500 card. I like Chick-fil-A. You feel me?
Right. That's real.
Sometimes you just got to put it in the air and make it. Like, you can't just say, hey, I'm up and coming, let's work. Like, everybody do that. You know, everybody say that. It's a million people in my DM like that. If you up and coming and you're an artist, I advise you to invest in the master side of your music, not just your look and your shoes and your hair and your fucking Balmain jeans and the Mary jeans and shirts and shit. None of that shit matters.
Right.
Invest in your fucking, like, some of these songs I got gonna make me money for the rest of my life. And it could be the same for anybody on this live watching us right now. They just gotta understand where they're gonna make the money back. And that's what they need to invest in. Like, them clothes and shoes gonna be old next year for sure.
That's real, bro. So if somebody want to book you for a show, how the hell do we book you?
Man, DJ Impact is my manager. So if you want to book me for a show, his IG is DEEEEJ Impact or something like that. But if you just hit the call button on my Instagram, it goes straight to his number. You can text straight to him. You can email straight to him. Like, all of that shit there.
That's real. All right, bro. Is there anything else that you would like to share with the people before we wrap up this wonderful interview?
Man, don't never give up. And they're gonna say you can't. But if you adopt what I just told y'all adopt that new mind frame that ain't nobody got y'all back, ain't nobody gonna help. All of that shit gonna come. All the help gonna come. Everybody gonna have you back. So just go hard at it, man.
That's real, bro. Well, thank you for doing this interview, man. I appreciate it. And hopefully we'll do a part 2 real soon after the album go platinum, the single go platinum. I want to do a part 2.
Already, my brother. Be blessed.
Man, thank you.
100.
One.